If you could own the rights to one series, like in full, and be able to make anything you want out of it, what would it be? 100% the rights belongs to you.
I'm not sure, actually.
It doesn't have to be a current series, it can be a defunct one.
I could have asked for, like, rights to Mystery Incorporated, and I would have made it so that Velma wasn't such an insufferable bitch. Like, I literally could not watch this show because they made her such a bitch.
Oh, tell me about it.
I could not enjoy it at all.
I don't think anyone can. I haven't seen a single person who actually likes Velma.
In Mystery Inc. Right? Just in Mystery Inc.
I don't know about that. I just know that the show Velma's a bitch.
Oh. I also would have made it so that Velma didn't exist.
Yeah.
I would have told Minnie Collin to go fuck herself.
I'd have shot her on the spot.
I wouldn't say I'd go that far, but yeah. I'd be like, no, you're not.
I didn't say shoot to kill. I meant more like shoot to severely wound.
Okay, that's a little better. It's like, no, you're not going to use this as an outlet to vent.
Just like make it so that she can't produce content anymore. Such a bad, severe gunshot wound. But also she's still alive, so I can't be charged for murder. I can see that Zeno likes my idea for what to do with Mindy Kaling.
That's good, because I can't.
I also have a bit of a plan to get rid of J.K. Rowling, and this one might actually work.
He's gone.
So, no, as if I could pull that off. But let me tell you, I've gamed it out. She only started getting to be a bad person when I started reading her books.
So never start reading her books.
No. Let me continue. She got worse and worse the further I got into the Harry Potter series, with each new bad thing happening as soon as I got into a new book.
Fuck.
So, maybe, just maybe, if I start reading Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, she'll suffer a massive brain hemorrhage.
Maybe.
She's already clearly off her rocker, so... And she only got crazier the longer it took me to read those. So maybe she has a brain tumor, and if I were to read Fantastic Beasts, it'll rupture. Hey, truth is stranger than fiction, Crash.
What's that?
He said, world isn't that lucky. I mean, we don't know. I don't own Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
What about that one kid from Stranger Things that reportedly got hit by lightning 3 times but he still lived? Yeah, of course we're not that lucky.
What, is there something wrong with him too?
He supports the war.
Ah.
And he thinks it's like sexy or something. I forget what exactly the words are.
Tara Strong also made racist comments about it too.
Tara Strong's also like, oh, I'm your childhood, but that's okay. Fuck off, you don't use that excuse.
Yeah, not even Ben Tennyson would have said something like this.
Like, Butch Hartman even said it, and I'm like, no, my childhood was Scooby-Doo and SpongeBob and Pokemon, that was it.
Granted, my childhood did include the Fairly Odd Parents, but I still don't have to support him as much in the same vein as I don't have to support Dan Schneider. I like Victorious, I like Drake and Josh, I like iCarly. I don't like Dan Schneider.
I don't like Drake Bell either.
Yeah, he's a dick.
Kind of sad. Fall from grace.
Michael Cera's also a bit of a douchebag as far as I've heard.
But he was such a cute Robin in the Lego Batman movie.
And also Scott Pilgrim, though, even though that he's supposed to be a bad person in the start of that movie. Oh, Pizza Cat. Yeah, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World is a fantastic movie as long as you don't root for Scott in the beginning. It's supposed to be a movie about him going through a redemption arc, just like anyone in Steven Universe, basically. You don't root for Peridot when you see her first get on screen and she smashes a Robanoid just because it's slightly damaged.
No, you start rooting for her when she starts to be more likable.
Exactly, and Scott doesn't get that way until sometime after Roxy Richter.
And how far into the movie is that?
She's X number 4.
So it's a wild concept. If you want to date me, you have to beat my exes.
Especially since all 7 of them are evil.
That would be like Jesus saying, if you want to crucify me, you must get through my 12 apostles.
I think that almost happened. Like, I think the apostles wanted to save him and stuff, but he told them do nothing.
We did die for our sins. Hold on. Okay.
But yeah, you're not meant to be rooting for Scott at the beginning of the movie.
God, that was me.
You have to. That's fine. You can try again. It's just like it's one of those things. You have to. You don't notice it's a redemption arc. You go into the movie expecting to see non-stop action because that's what they built it as. They didn't bill it as anything other than if you want to date me, you have to beat my 7. You have to defeat my 7 evil exes. That's what the marketing thing is. So everyone expects the movie to be about this amazing hero fights to the death with 7 people to get the girl of his dreams. And that's not the case. He has to also go through a redemption arc of his own that spans for most of the movie.
Like Cusco.
Yeah, Cusco wasn't likable at the beginning of the movie. He was a complete asshole.
No, but he was still funny. But there's a difference, though.
There's some funny moments in Scott Pilgrim, not always involving Michael Cera, but still funny.
No, I'm just saying a character can be funny and unlikable.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
and there
literally
are some
Master
of those.
Shake on Aqua Teen.
There's this one moment in the movie. Okay, so Scott's usual way of getting out of things is saying that he has to pee. You know, just because nobody's gonna stop you from that in an awkward moment. They're just gonna let you go do what you have to do and stuff. And have you ever seen that Tumblr post? It's like this person was playing soccer and they accidentally drilled a ball into a friend's face, and they had 2 things they were going to say to him when they got up to him.
Are you fucking sorry?
Yeah, that particular one. Scott has a moment of this when he notices something. I forget what right off, but he gets stuck between I'm going to go talk to her and I've got to pee, so he ends up saying, I'm going to pee on her.
Isn't that what happens in The Babysitter too? Nah, no one will get that joke.
I don't know that joke because I ain't never seen it.
It's a Netflix movie, apparently.
I
decided to read the TV tropes page, and apparently that happens at one point.
Yeah.
And they're teenagers, apparently.
Well, there is a couple of teenagers in Scott Pilgrim. There's young Neil and Knives Chow.
Yeah, but into peeing on each other or something?
No. Scott's the only one who talks about pee in the movie. Because it's his out for awkward moments.
Wait a minute. If all your trash is in here, what was in those trash bags you threw down to me? I love Smiling Prince, but I'm also really sad we didn't get Hellbenders.
I've never heard of that one.
Boys, you saved Christmas. Also, I'm Jesus.
That reminds me, it seems fitting that Gilbert Gottfried's last official role that he ever recorded for
that's
was
like
God.
fucked, man. That's like wild.
I have seen him appear in some other stuff since, but like the recordings are obviously earlier. He was on Paradise PD as himself, and also on Family Guy as himself.
Oh, so he's like Adam Westing.
He was for those roles. In the Paradise PD one, he had taken a job at Paradise for a role, thinking that it was going to be an actual role, but in fact, the mayor was replacing all the people of Paradise with decent people, decent actors, so that they could get some funding from someone huge. I think his name, I forget his name. I think it's Lovely Corp or whatever, and he replaced the dirty old man cop Hobson with Gilbert Gottfried. So just imagine Gilbert Gottfried talking about cum the whole time.
Oh, like that Christmas Story shoot thing.
Sure, I don't know what you're talking about, but sure.
Wait, what the? Oh god, I had a mini heart attack there.
I'll shut up.
Yeah, please do for this one. God fucking damn it! I hate this level. It's like probably the worst level to get a P rank on.
Yeah, I can tell.
It's like, it's not fun. Okay, you're good to talk now, I guess.
Okay, yeah. So, and in the Family Guy one, his appearance was surprisingly as a multiple personality for Stewie. Stewie had seen something that traumatized him, and he gained some alternate personalities, and one of them was just Gilbert Gottfried. It was like a 2-second joke.
That probably explains why they could afford him.
And then he also showed up at the end of the episode. Apparently he snuck into the high school basketball game and was playing basketball. And he was like, "I need to fire my agent!"
I'm a bird. I'm a parrot and I say things.
Yeah, Iago is kind of cute. Those go bots are definitely annoying.
Not as annoying
You know
as
the
fucking,
ones.
Nope. Not as annoying
The
as the fucking God damn it. Not as... God, fuck. Not as annoying as the conveyor belts that are constantly throwing down, like, reverse things.
I'm thinking about starting a stream series on Cult of the Lamb.
I'm sure Crash would get behind that.
Crash, would you up for a Cult of the Lamb stream sometime?
Yeah, his avatar on Steam is the character.
Oh, Lammy? Thing is, I can't see avatars on OBS, so I wouldn't know.
No, I mean on Steam.
Oh, on Steam. For some reason, I heard stream.
Now, that's one letter off.
My headphones are starting to make weird noises, and I don't know why. There's also a flashing red light on them, but I have it connected via a wire, so it shouldn't be running out of power.
Newfangled technology, man.
Conflab it!
I'm sorry. Thingamajig.
I've tried using earbuds too, especially the wireless ones. I can't do it. He didn't kill the guy. He didn't kill the sausage,
No,
I
got
guess.
attacked. Yeah. Oh, boy. I hate this one.
It is a bitch.
God,
Oh.
here.
Oh god, I felt my nose crack with that one. Did I ever tell you that I once broke my nose and we didn't know until years later? So like, first grade, it's either first grade or kindergarten or something, either way, I was obsessed, hyper fixated with, Herbie, you know, the Volkswagen that's alive.
Furby. You mean the...
No,
you mean...
Herbie with an H.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
Herbie
the
love bug.
Volkswagen. Yeah.
Love bug, yeah.
Anyway, so was a fellow classmate of mine. This was back when I went to public school. We got into we found this toy Volkswagen. It didn't look a damn thing like Herbie at all, but we pretended that it was. And it's like we ended up fighting over it because we both wanted to play with it, but it was just one Volkswagen in the whole box of stuff. And during our little dispute, it rolled underneath a table, and we both went for it. I was behind the other guy and took a metal chair leg to the face.
Ow.
And that was my first nosebleed. We didn't get it checked, but years later I've noticed that I've got a large bump on my nose that is made entirely of bone, and if I push on it in just the right angle, it crackles.
Ugh.
So I think I might have broken my nose, and I I just felt it crackle again when I had that big sneeze.
Hey, you know what? At least you weren't a clumsy child like me. I had to get
What,
stitches
did
on
you
my
have to wear a
face
helmet?
4 times.
Ouch, what'd you do?
Mostly ran into things.
Yeah, I was
Punch the
not
corner
the
of a table.
adventurous kind. I was not the adventurous kind of child. We should have noticed earlier that I was autistic because, like, I was like super quiet and would just hang around the television all the time, sit quietly and stuff. But like, it just like shit went wrong that day. Also, we never saw that Volkswagen again because the teacher put it on the very top shelf. It was where no one could reach it except for her.
Wait, what?
What?
I don't know what
You
happened.
didn't lose. That made no sense.
Oh yeah, I'm JFK from Clone High, and I am telling you to subscribe to the Geeky Skunk Gamer and his friends, Geo Joe 2000 and Luigi Fan 891.